See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not this intoxicating. This is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
Alright, let's clap it up in here tonight. Hey. And we are back in the building. And it feels so good to be back at home. Outside the box with another fire episode. You know what it is, man. Y'all come in for the latest and the greatest topics, information, yes, the whole nine. We kicking off some of the right way. Thinking outside the box. Go find us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. TOTB_ show on YouTube and TikTok. TOTB dopest on IG and Facebook. Look, man, continuing to going on, moving forward, of course. With everything that's going on in the world, man, we so glad that y'all here rocking with us yet again for another episode. We can't do this without y'all. We are trending all over the world, man. All over the world, Craig, because of y'all, all right? Thank y'all for doing all the sharing. Even the people that like to share us for the controversial stuff, we appreciate y'all.
Right.
You know, it's all
episode 85, right?
85 episodes, man. People not doing that no more. All right. Talk about longevity, rocking and rolling, and keeping it going. Shout out to all my cancers. It's cancer season, man. You know what I'm saying? we gonna represent out here. You know, don't be calling us no crybabies, all right? Because we, handle us nicely. All right. Let's get into it, man. We got so much to talk about on tonight. Before we do that, once again, welcome. Feel me? Right next to me, we have actress, author, writer. Man, even though she's from the West Side, we're going to give her a pass. All right, let's give a hand clap for Caryn Lee. What's the word? How you feel?
I'm here. I feel good. I feel amazing. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for coming. Where can they find you at?
So you can find me at everything on Instagram at actress Caryn Lee and on Instagram at author Caryn Lee.
There it is. Okay. So we're gonna get in your business a little bit tonight, okay? just want to make sure if you got any problem, you want to steal on anybody, hit him. That's the person you swing on right there. All right. But welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Right next to me, man, we got the homie James The Barber. What's up, man? What up, man? Where can they find you?
Man, you can reach me on IG at jhoff, on Facebook James Hoffman. So either one.
Yeah. Getting all y'all good for the summertime, man. I don't know what you can do with bald heads, man. But if you can, keep me straight, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the LeBron going on. I got
get you right together.
Just keep me in the game, man. We're going to get right into it, man. Because, look, there's so much stuff that happened in the world we want to talk about. Y'all get in tune. This is the time to go like, comment, share, subscribe. Get in tune with everything that's going on. The dopest show out there in the streets. Before we get into our topic, I want to get to know our people a little bit more, man. I love having this intimate time with our people that's right here from the crib, man. Caryn, we've seen you so many times on this movie Blindsided. You just won Actress of the Year at the 312 Awards. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that. We was there, man. We saw you take your award as you should.
Matter of fact, you was right in front of us, too.
You right in front of us, right?
Yeah, we was in the building.
Yeah, as soon as they say that name, she screamed. She's like, "Oh my God!"
That's me.
Definitely, you deserve your flowers and everything like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're just curious just to get to know a little bit about your story. I mean, I know you doing what you're doing and you excellent at it, but was this always the path for you, or did you want to just start with something different and then you got here?
Yes, definitely. Always been a path for me. I grew up and I went to Schurz, a performance art, high school back in the day. Okay. And I was in plays, I was in a choir, even though I can't really sing that well, but I was, forced to do it. And I also am a writer as well. So I'm just a creative spirit type of female. So when it came to acting, it just became natural because I'm already doing the books. I'm at the table with writers as well. And I actually accidentally got into this because for the first movie that I was in, Cameron, I was really supposed to be helping in the background, and somebody, you know, I replaced somebody at the last minute, and when I went and did it, it just took off. And it just went from there. All the other actors and actresses on the set encouraged me, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna do this again, and it just took place, and that happened in 2020. So it just kept going and going and going and going and going, and here I am now.
So when you say background, was it behind the scenes, or was you like being a stand-in or something?
I was actually helping on the set.
Okay.
Helping on the set, helping out, doing whatever I was told to do, running to get food, stuff like that. And somebody took, and they was like, "You gonna be up in here?" I'm like, "Oh, what am I supposed to say?" It was only like 2 lines, but it was legendary. I actually had a fight in the scene. And I was like, hold up, bitch. You ain't got the right to be talking to my friend. Like, it just took off. And then I'm like this little bitty girl. And she's so tall. And it's like my voice. And everybody's like, I see you, Caryn. And I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, but it just like took off. Yeah, so that's why I'm here now.
You got Mulak.
So I want to know, like, how it all started, because as far as with writing, because that's different. 'Cause I know acting was first. So how did you start with the writing?
So with writing, I actually started in 4th grade. Believe it or not, I grew up reading in a household. I went to the library. My first kiss was in the library. I was the person who wanted to go to the library.
Your first kiss?
Yeah. You know, yeah. Right out west. So it just came natural with writing. I had a 4th grade teacher, Miss Hen, and she was like so strict on us about, you know, being Black kids and being educated and being able to read, because growing up, she said that, you know, they always said we were dumb and everything. And it was like a contest, a writing contest, and I had submitted and I came in 2nd place. And then ever since then, it just went from there, just writing. And I went to Malcolm X. My teacher encouraged me to write then, and just started writing books. My first book came out in 2014. It was a book series called Black Bone. Oh my God, it went crazy. When I submitted to the publisher, I was just like, I'm gonna do 1 book. He was like, nah, we gonna turn this to a series. Man, it went crazy. I ain't have to work for 5 years off that series. And I just made a name for myself with that, and I just continue. So now I maybe have like 25 plus books. I ventured into writing for kids in 2020 when the pandemic happened, and I have maybe like, maybe 20 something plus of those. I write picture books. I write chapter books, middle grade books. I write everything. I write scripts. I do it all. I'm just a writer.
Time out. So you say you did 25 books before you got into writing for kids?
Absolutely.
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna give you applause. And the reason I'm giving you that, because I got a friend who actually got into writing, and he was telling me how, because you know, we got some blessed authors on the panel as well. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? He was like, bro, write for kids, man. It's so much more lucrative. It's easier to get noticed. It's easier that. And he said, just know, you ever notice how, like, when if you try to aim something towards the mature audience, it's kind of hard to gravitate it and actually find your audience, whereas the kids, it's easier. So just to know that you did that, man, my hat's off to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's absolutely right about that. I feel like writing for kids is more, you have to turn into a kid. So I started watching cartoons. I started watching That's So Raven. That's what I want to do. I want to be a writer for kids and for Disney shows, and I could do it. I believe that anything you put your mind to, you could do it. So I started venturing off into turning into a kid first and seeing what kids need to see that we don't have for our kids. And then that's when I took off. But even going as far as using their names in my books and our stories so they can relate to that as well.
That's excellent. I like that.
What role you wouldn't play?
A role I wouldn't play? Maybe like something that was like maybe a hooker or something, or
A hooker would be easy, right?
if it has to be a hooker that has to do all the intimate scenes, no.
Gotcha.
Or maybe something with child abuse. I'd probably be a little sensitive with that. But I really don't know. That's
Well-
a good question. I really never thought about that.
Well, the sex scenes, let us know because we ain't behind the scenes. So the sex scenes, is it very intimate, like, like close to real, or is it,
It is. It could be. I was in a movie, Probably Love in Peach City. 1 and 2 is a series, which was nominated. Really good. That's why I took off. I flew to Atlanta.
Okay.
And it was me and the other star. It was our first time doing our first intimacy scene. And basically we were close, but it's really not for a long time. And it's like they get what they need and then they edit. So it's like we maybe be close skin on skin, but he had something, it was like he wore something and I had a teddy bear down there. And it was maybe like 10 minutes, if that. But it was just so fast because you really don't have a dialogue. You just moaning and doing all that. So yeah.
You said a teddy bear?
Yeah, I had a teddy bear.
I never heard that
That
one.
was okay. That's different.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So when he giving fellatio, that's what
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just like all that. It's everything.
So
yeah.
he's performing on a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some people, it all depends like how they do it. Some women, they allow you to keep on your underwear. Some people, they say, and then if we cut in between scenes, you put your robe back on. But only you and the cameraman in the room, nobody else is a close set.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gotta be that job ain't for me, Jack. I'm
Yeah,
telling you that
it's
right
hard
now.
because a lot of people do fall for
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
We done seen that. J Lo done went.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't.
Yeah,
fell for
it's
they-
not really, some people, some actors are single. Some of them aren't. So it be a lot of, it's everywhere. So yeah.
Whew. I commend you.
It's just a job for me.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
whatever. Cut. All right. I go right back to doing what I was doing. Like, yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, like I asked all of them, the rest of them, talent or beauty, which one gets you in the door and get you further?
Ooh, definitely beauty.
Oh, damn.
Because it's like in this industry, I feel like it all depends. Like when you walk into that room, that's the first thing they see. And they want to, if you look in the part, they want to be like, who is this person? Who is that? But once you get that script and you turn it on, you got to deliver that. It all depends though. Like, yeah, it's kind of tricky because nowadays they pretty much telling you up front, this is what I want. So if the character says clearly, like somebody just tagged me in something, they say we need somebody short. And I got a lot of tags because I'm short. So why would I tag somebody if they tall? So, or we need somebody that's dark skinned, tagging me. Or we need somebody that's slim thick, tagging me. Why would, if you're, a BBW, they're not looking for that. So I think now they're very specific. Now, let's go to that. There's a lot of slim, thick, dark skinned, short girls. So now it's like all of us, we may not look cute. Some of them may, but it's like now, boom. Now I got the look. But let me fade these hoes because I got the talent too. So it's like it's one-on-one. But
So beauty in the door.
Beauty in the door. Talent, you got to knock them out. You got to knock them out because these girls, they coming through the door. They willing to do anything. Anything to get you your place. What you ain't gonna do, they gonna do. And that's fair because everything ain't for you. Yeah. But at the same time, you gotta be able to do it. So now when that director say, you know what, you might could do this, you might be thicker than Caryn, or you might be brighter than Caryn, but Caryn got them lines. Caryn got, she her partner, they flowing. I see it. So definitely, man, it's yeah.
So
I done seen a lot.
So my question would be a backup question to that. That's only when you going for those type of roles, correct? Because so you ain't never worked with nobody who wasn't attractive in a movie.
Nope.
Wait, so
it's very vain. This is a very even to the point of like with this is the thing. Even with the male actors, everybody look good. If you don't look good, it's somebody who might feel like you do. Like, you know, like I might feel like, oh, he don't even look good, but you might have 50 million girls that be like, oh, wait, put it back. So, you know, but like really everybody on that camera look good, no matter what age, everybody looking good. Everybody got a type. Everybody, man, I'm really thinking about it like, no.
So in movies, even the crackheads and junkies look good, huh?
When it's real life, they look good, but when it's time to turn them into a junkie, they look like, you know, a junkie.
Okay.
But yeah, but
so you saying the initial audition for it, they're looking for beauty no matter what role you playing.
Yeah, I believe sometimes they are. But if some of the roles, I'm not even like, even when you have some women that are, I'm not gonna say the word,
right?
Call them fat enough, but like they are still beautiful in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes growing up, when we seen a lot of, you know, heavier girls, they want the prettiest, but now you get a heavy girl in a movie,
herself up.
They look good. You like, man, so everybody looking good.
The eye candy.
Mm-hmm.
They know what keep that control in that man's hand. Like, let's see what she's finna do.
Yeah, because what y'all watch the movies for?
Yeah.
When y'all watch Blind Side, what y'all pay attention to?
Okay, good point.
Bodysuits.
Yeah.
So yeah, we was on point. We was on point. We made sure we knew we was gonna be wearing black jumpsuits. We made sure we was in the gym. We made sure we was together because we didn't want nobody. Because they gonna point it out. They gonna point out everything, every flaw. They gonna point it out. They gonna see it. Even if it ain't there, they gonna make it up. So we made sure we was on point.
That is. Well, I mean, we love the movie. You know what I'm saying? The movie was dope.
When they had the whole cast up here.
Yeah, we had the whole cast.
Oh,
We got one more that's gonna come through. But man, look, shout out to you, man. You're doing your thing.
Thank
You rocking
you.
it. And you part of the family now. So
yeah,
you know,
I got jumped in.
For sure. So but yeah, so glad that you're here. For sure.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. My homie, we was talking about it earlier, man. You know, you'd be amazed how hard it is to find a barber who can take care of a bald head. You know what I'm saying? Like I need somebody that's gonna get me straight together. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just curious to get to know how you got started, man. I mean, I know that's an industry that's kind of like a lot of people do, but not everybody's good at. You know, similar to acting.
Not.
You know,
yeah,
so like this. I'm curious to know how you started. How you got started?
I've been cutting hair in Maywood for probably 2012.
Oh man, for a minute.
For a minute. Man, I just been cutting for a minute, been grinding during the corona. You know what I'm saying? But before then, I started my own wave products called Mario Wave Pomade.
Okay.
I had it in a couple of beauty supply stores,
No, that's dope.
selling it online, you know. It was a nice little run,
That's
you know.
what's up.
I definitely ain't get no waves. That's all.
What barbershop you started cutting at first?
The first barbershop I started cutting at was in Maywood at New Status.
Shout out Samaj.
Yep, shout out Samaj, yo. Yep. But now I'm at Relux. You know what I'm
Down the
saying?
street, right?
Right down the street, right across the street from AutoZone. Best shop in Maywood. You know?
Riri shop.
Yeah. Yeah, we in there chilling, getting into it, you know.
So is you one of them barbers, man? You know I had to ask you, one of them barbers that $100 haircut?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm the one who started it.
Oh, you picked it up, bro.
Come on now, they know what time it is.
That's why I stopped going to the barbershop.
Hey, they know exactly
what you get for the $100 haircut.
You get a haircut, you get a wash. You know what I'm saying? You might get a facial, depending on that's what you want. But haircut and a wash, enhancements. You know, make it pop. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be worth $100 though, most definitely.
Get some Skittles or something too.
If you want some, we got some. We can make a little gas station run for you real quick.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, man. You know.
So do the enhancements last?
The ones I have, yeah, they last.
Okay, now you got the ones that don't last too. Right?
I mean,
you see people use the ones that don't last too, right?
I mean, that's what you're paying for.
Right.
What you're paying for, right?
There it is.
If you want the ones that last, you're gonna pay that $100.
Yeah.
So you know.
You know what, man? I start, back in the day, man, I want to sound like an old head. Back in the day, I remember when the barbers used to have this mystique about them. They used to be like low key. They was real like, you know what I'm saying? You would never know he cut hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like now they vibrant. They on top of couches. They you know what I'm saying?
They swagged out.
Joe, they swagged out. They, you know what I'm saying? They doing the big thing. They ain't in the shadow no more. You know what I'm saying? You see a barber, he'll come through, cut your hair at your crib, make that little, you know what I'm saying, change be gone. You don't know who it was. That was Batman or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They had a mystique about him. But now it didn't change. Why it changed, man?
Man,
The money?
it's different. The money different. Then it's like, it depends on what type of barber you is. Me and I be cutting a couple of NBA players, NFL players.
Okay.
I used to cut Smokey Norfolk hair. I used to go to his church and cut his hair.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm
So you
known
a
for-
celebrity barber.
That's what you want to say.
Pop
But, you
your
know,
shit. Yeah, I
I
love
do
that.
my thing, though. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to be humble with it.
Do
You
you?
know,
You ever done any man weaves?
I know how to do them.
You know how to do them though?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
fade them up?
Yeah. I went to the class in Baltimore and did all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked that because you got a lot of barbers, they probably don't do it. Like I know my one of the barbers, rest in peace, man, Roy Watkins, man. Shout out to Styles Beyond. Roy Watkins passed away, and I remember him doing one. There was a lot of people like, man, I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? And he did want to fade up, and I couldn't believe. I'm like, man, I couldn't believe dude looked like that was his hair. You know, it's just it's amazing what you could do. You
It
know,
just
what I
take a
mean?
little time though.
Yeah.
But it ain't hard though. It's pretty easy though. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
What you specialize in, man? Like, what's your go-to, man?
Type of fades.
Type of
You
phase.
know what I'm saying? Get you in and out. I really specialize in 10 to 15 minute haircuts. I ain't that barber that's gonna take no hour,
Right.
no 30 minutes. Nah, we get you in and out.
Hold on, time out. 10 to 15 minutes.
20 minute haircuts, man. We ain't playing.
That's real right there.
The faster you cut, the more money you gonna make.
Most definitely.
You trying to have like a schedule, I'm gonna cut each hour. You're not really making no money. You on that 1 hour, I probably done cut like 3 heads.
Man, y'all better be taking notes out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
straight up.
15-minute haircuts,
Cuts.
man, because time is money, right?
Most
Time is
definitely.
money. I mean, especially, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. $400, we gotta talk for about. I'm gonna need at least 20, 30 minutes of
Man.
conversation, man.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't be talking. That's what's gonna slow you down.
That's
Man.
what's gonna slow you
Haircut.
down.
Yeah, like I ain't got nothing to talk about. We getting straight to it.
I feel you. I
Crispy
feel you.
precision. You know what I'm saying? Haircuts. I've been doing it for too long, so I know what I'm doing. So.
And you know what? Sometimes, right, like when you cut right, your confidence level go high.
Damn.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
should,
saying?
yeah.
Like so they not just selling the product or service, right? They
But
they selling confidence.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Along with the cut.
Yeah.
Because you be seeing them soon they get a cut, they get them
Yeah.
with the selfie like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
right.
the first thing they do. So now they feel like they can go hit a home run.
Yeah.
We a barber's billboard.
That's-
You know what I mean? Like we they
Facts.
promotion.
Yeah.
You know? So is it very competitive out there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Where I'm at, it's probably like 4 barbershops on that one street.
Yeah, I know on the town, on Fifth.
Yeah, so it's on one street. So it's like, it ain't like it was back in the day. Like maybe like 2014, it was like
Yeah.
I was around probably like 8 barbers. And as soon as you come through the door, you need to cut. They thirsty.
Right.
So what I learned was I ain't even finna do all that. I'm gonna just make eye contact with them, look at them, give them the nod, and be quiet.
That is.
Yeah.
I could have like 4 heads. They'd be like, I'm waiting on Shorty.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
that's how they-
Like,
yeah.
it's all about how you play it, bro. Like, nah, you can't put out there like you super thirsty.
And how you lacing that one before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Paying attention.
Yeah.
So since you from the town, man, give me your top 5 barbers, Joe.
Oh, man.
They finna hate you, but hey.
Top 5. Man, I might not have a solid 5. Man, all right, I'm
Give
gonna
us
keep it a
3.
buck though. All right, this how we coming. This like I don't care how nobody feel. This is the barbers I've been around. You know what I'm saying? For sure, Jeff from Naps, number 1.
Okay.
Like for sure. Man, me been around. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Papa
Papa was it?
can cut. Like
Yeah.
Papa taught me a lot with the Clippers. Like I ain't even. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying? That's my man, Papa.
Oh.
Let me see. For the town, man, I ain't really been around no cutters for real like that. Let me see. Man. Right now, me and my man Mike,
Pop your shit.
Okay.
like straight up, we got it. We had it in the town for a minute.
Okay.
Like, yeah, for a minute right now. Like another 5th one. Man, I ain't really like, no.
What about a female?
Female. Have I been around any female barbers in the town? Ain't too many female barbers in the town right now. I can say Big Jim. I've been around Big Jim Code on the Clippers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From what I
Shout out to
say.
Big Jump.
Shout out Big Jim. But yeah, that's about it for real. I don't really care about nobody else. I'm doing me.
Oh yeah.
And they know that. Like I say, I started that $100 barber, $100 haircuts in Maywood.
This where it started at. Y'all blame him for that, man. $100 haircuts, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. You made a good point though, because if he put you in a game, it's something about leaving the barbershop when you know you look good. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see what Shorty on tonight, man.
Yeah, give you that confidence.
Less than 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm getting the pregame ready for you. You getting right together.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy, man.
We definitely, on behalf of, man, the guys, the show, Indie Network, man, we appreciate you sliding, man, and kicking it with us, man, for sure.
And I also be teaching the little kids in the neighborhood who want to learn how to cut hair. I'll be teaching the little classes too.
That's good.
That's dope.
So you know what I'm saying? Whoever want to learn, y'all can contact me, get in tune with me, and let me know. We can get it together.
Yeah, we're gonna utilize that.
That's dope.
Yeah. So switch gears a little bit, man. We definitely gonna get into that bag. Of course, I know y'all ready for that. We're gonna talk about that as well. But before we do that, man, let's switch the pulse and get into something that's been going on that we have to talk about, because this is the platform that we are here to talk about. People look for us to talk about issues around the world, especially when it involves our culture. So we're gonna get into it. D. Jenkins, what we talking about, bro?
So, I don't, we just gonna dive into it, man. If I was to pull a topic, you know what I'm saying, for today, it would be Carmelo Anthony. And it would be I'm guilty. And what I would say is I'm guilty. I'm guilty of being biased. I have no shame in the way I feel about how I feel my little brother been railroaded. And when I say that, I'm gonna be the first to say, and you can open up the flow for opinions. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't think that a person should feel just because I feel that someone doesn't deserve to go to prison means that I believe somebody deserved to lose their life.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we all are aware of what's going on with the Carmelo, or what took place with the Carmelo Anthony incident. Young brother in Texas, according to the video, what we seen other stuff come out, and it shows something other than what was originally shown. And despite of what was seen, what was not seen, looking at the testimony and what was seen, it showed to me that the majority of everybody there that testified lied, because they attested to this guy Metcalf sitting down below him, walking up to him, where we openly see this guy walking directly to him. Right then and there, if I'm a juror and I see that, I'm like, I can't believe nothing you say it out your mouth, because you lied right there. So what is being covered up? And people will think just because we defend the fact that I root for the underdog, meaning that I'm going to always side with the person that I feel is outweighed. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about weight, but outweighed, just underprivileged, just attacked, just on the short end of the stick as far as somebody being aggressive toward them. It's just like if I seen a woman, if I seen a woman being raped without a gun, without a knife, just somebody overpowering her, but say she got a knife or whatever it is, and she get up out of that jam, how can I be mad at her for getting up out of that jam? And people are like, well, you what if it was a man being raped by somebody who was stronger than him? And where I'm from, we done seen it. Where I've been, we done seen things like that take place. If it was a man being abused in that way. So what's the difference if somebody is being violated, period, and they get up out of that jam? We have a tendency to feel just because someone, and let me stop saying we. I'm stop saying we. These devils, man, they have a tendency to think because we defend our own that we feel someone should have lost their life. No, sympathize with the loss of your life. But if that's what happened based off of his own actions, it's just like if it was my son. And I'm talking about my son was the aggressor. And I see my son on the video trying to whoop on somebody that was smaller than him, and other people was around partaking in it or not, and he ended up being hurt or even killed from it. The first thing I'm saying is, why did you bother him? Like, what did he do to you? And if it come to find out that he didn't do anything to you, man, I'm gonna be more upset with my son. My mama always told me, man, don't go looking for trouble because you will find it. And I done found a lot of trouble as a kid going to look for it. Me and a lot of people I grew up with, especially in Maywood, we done found a lot of trouble going to look for it, man. So again, that's my opinion on it, and we got more we're gonna talk about.
It's definitely tough. You know, it's a very thin line between excessive force and self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, I mean, judge it is sometimes can be detrimental. You know, like so far as with Carmelo, man, I really do feel that it was two options, man. And that's why I think parenting come in at too, right? Because anytime when you have these talks with your son, you talk about bullying or people, you know what I'm saying, picking on you. I know my mom used to always tell me, pick up something and hit somebody. If you can't beat them, pick up something and knock them out. You know what I'm saying? I was told this from my mom. You know what I mean? You know, so I feel like this man have mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes not being emotionally intelligent sometimes can, you know, hinder you. You know what I'm saying? A lot, you know, and I feel like you have two options. You can either stand up and fight. That's one option. You know what I'm saying? Other option is run, right? See, he went for the third option. He wanted, you know what I'm saying? That's when he got the knife. And I think that's the part where it's a lot of young men out here in this world right now dealing with emotional intelligence. They do not have it. You know what I'm saying? You fight, you live to see another day. You run, you're gonna keep getting bullied. You understand? And the fact that he went for that option with picking up a knife and stabbing it, it's like, yeah, I don't think the 35 years I think that's too much, but I do believe in the time should be, you know what I'm saying? It should be 10, at least 10.
Well, the only reason I don't agree with that is because of this. You say you fight and live to see another day. I know people that fought and ain't live to see another day, bro. You know how easy it is for him to fall down the stairs and break his neck?
You're not saying if.
Wait, hold on. You saying if.
But
wait. You said you could fight and live in it. That's if he fought, he could have lived to see another day. That's an if in itself.
What I'm saying is, have you fought someone and you live to see another day?
We're not talking
but
about
have it happened to you?
Yes.
Okay. So when people choose to do something besides fight, that's the only thing they're gonna do is make you a man. When you fight the bully, the bully don't always pick on the man who fight back.
But I've also seen people fight and not live to see another day.
And that happens.
Okay then. So we don't know. So what I'm saying is you don't know unless you're in his shoes at that very moment, even if he had the chance to escape at that time. You don't know if he fought his way up out of there. You don't know exactly how that transpired because we never got to hear him and his version of it. The bottom line, it all boils down to this. Who was the aggressor? If we got another, we just had another one with our brother, what's Bell Stubblefield, Mr. Bell Stubblefield, that just got shot by the police officer. Did you see that? Yeah, get into him with Bell Stubblefield. Black man, police officer. Now the police officer punched him first. He chased him in the car traffic chase. Stopped him, trying to arrest him. The guy got out walking. He punched the black guy first. Now, after he punched the black guy trying to fight on him. He got the gun on him. Now he telling them numerous of times, stop. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. He gave him many options to stop. The dude kept trying to fight him because he was already upset because the officer punched him. Now in a moment like that, you got to think, man, this man got a gun in my face. My 18-year-old son right here watching. Am I still going to try to approach him? That's two different scenarios when you saying fight to live to see another day. When you talk about circumstances, man,
emotional intelligence take place on both. See, that's the one thing we run from, man. We run from that so much, man. As young adults, man, we just put that shit to mental or something wrong with them. We have aggressive kids ourselves. Don't mean they should be shot.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Okay then. So sometimes everybody ain't gonna be the same. We hope that don't lead to murder or something, you know what I'm saying, tragedy like that. But it's gonna be people who be the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes we gotta deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But to kill a man, Joe,
but
you chose that.
He didn't, but you don't know if he tried to kill him?
No, of course he didn't. But you didn't try to fight either, though. You didn't try to fight.
I think that the main thing, and I know that, it's kind of telling that when stuff like this come out in the news, our people are real sensitive. When I say our people, I mean, Black people are real sensitive when we find out that something has happened, with the George Floyds or whatever. And I think it always brings to light the issue that we're sticking up for Black people because it's for the culture, and I get that, as we should, right? But we see so many instances, and I want to get your opinion on this too. We see so many instances where, like D. Jenkins said, who was the aggressor? Oftentimes when that goes unnoticed and we just focus on what happened, that's where the uproar comes in at, because I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around and he was, Carmelo was white, then it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that skin has to play a little,
That's
a role
what I was gonna bring up because I just feel like when you in Texas alone, you just gotta watch how you breathe there.
Sure.
When I go to visit, they walking around with their guns on their hip and they just mean mug you. They let it on. So I have a son. He's about to be 28. Moved to a predominantly, in a suburb where it's mixed kids, predominantly white. So you have to be mindful of that as well. But in that situation, I just feel like you just can't go around bullying people. Like you can't just be, and from what I heard, they like known to be the bullies. And so if I have this family that I know that's always fucking with people, and you think you finna, and they probably whooped people in the past. And Carmelo was like, yo, he young, first of all, and I could really been there before. When I was in high school, the upperclassmen approached me in my locker, confronted me, you about a boy, and this big girl, I'm this little bitty thing, and this girl about tall as you just stole off of me. I mean, I seen stars, and I went in. The locker door was open, and I pulled out a machete. I stuck a machete in the school because they was always fucking with us. And I sliced when she already up like this, and I sliced this part of her. And it was just blood everywhere. But I just, I wasn't thinking, I'm 15 at the time. So I feel like, you young, you ain't thinking, you just thinking like, she hit me again, she gonna hit me again. I'm finna be embarrassed. They gonna mollywop me, you know what I'm saying? So that's how Carmelo probably felt at the time. And it was blood everywhere, and I got locked up. Got kicked out of all Chicago public schools, went to court, and this big old bully crying and everything, they family. So you see what I'm saying? This is what it turns out to. But nobody, and rest in peace to the young man Austin, but nobody is sitting down and saying, look, y'all can't just be jumping on people.
Yeah.
Because if they wouldn't have came for him, it wouldn't have been no fight. It'd be different if Carmelo came and said, yo, I ain't moving out of this motherfucking tent. Who gonna move me? Or woo, woo, woo. It's like they came for him, and it is what it is. And y'all know, if it's 50 on y'all, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? So it's just the truth. Now I hate that I don't agree with the 35 years either.
Yeah.
But I knew we was gonna get something in Texas. So it's like, yeah, that 35 was crazy. I'm like, come on, he ain't even that old, is he? Like, come on, that's some jealous, hating ass shit. They met and all this stuff coming out. Then I think the father went live. And then when the father go live, you can see where the boys get the shit from. So you like,
that's what I say, the parenting.
So hell no. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, but hey, but I hope he get out that gym. For real.
What you think, Jay?
Man, that's tough. 35. I feel like how you feel. At least give him like a sawbuck. You know, yeah, he committed a murder, but it's like I blame his family too, though.
Yeah.
Like how they brought him up. You know what I'm saying? Did he have older brothers? Like it was different when how I grew up. I had older brothers. Like we grew up fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like they 3-on-1. You got to fight. You might get jumped. That's what it is. This how it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean because you less of a man because they pushed on you.
That's right.
It just this how it go going. Like, man, I don't know. It's just stabbing him. Yeah, he was bogus for that though. He ain't have to stab him. Like, it wasn't no stabbing situation. It wasn't like they ain't up no knife or nothing on them. They should have just been all hands. But you know, he probably was scared. He probably ain't never had no fight before. But you know, man.
And then if the shoe was on the other foot, would anybody be locked up if Carmelo was white and Austin was black?
Yeah.
So I question that too, because a lot of times when things be happening, a lot of times they get off. Or they get less of time. They ain't getting 35 years. They ain't getting no 35 years. So it's like, yeah.
Then, like you said, I think the state has a big, Texas is, I think that has a big plan in it too, you know. States like that where it's like predominantly the judicial system, for whatever reason, is real harder.
Yeah, Texas, Florida, all of them, they'll hang you.
Y'all be careful out there, man.
Yeah,
y'all
you
live in
can't
that
even go
state,
out there.
be careful.
And that's what's going on, like with these team takeovers. Like we really have to, you know what I'm saying, look at the parents, man, and be wondering, like, because it's all fun and games, though, when they coming in and, you know what I'm saying, you know, they still acting how they acting. But then something happen, you know what I'm saying, somebody gets shot. Now mom and daddy crying, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, we had plenty of chances on telling you, like, Joe, look, you know what I'm saying? But we just let them keep sliding out the door. Let them keep sliding out the door until something happen. You know what I'm saying? That's why these grandmas, listen, man, once these grandmas died, man, these nanas, Joe, it was over because they raised some of these kids, man, because the mother was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and the grandfathers, because I had a grandma and a grandfather.
Yeah.
So we couldn't even walk on the grass. We couldn't even say but.
Yeah.
We couldn't even talk, interrupt nobody. We couldn't even, man. But I appreciate that now because, man.
But what I don't want to do is for us to get off track, because here you had a good kid who was raised by a family. You know,
two-parent household.
He was in two-parent household. He wasn't no thug. He was doing right. He wasn't bothering anybody. He didn't come there with intentions to do anything to anybody. And I don't, you know, we keep saying, y'all never really seen nobody get their brain stomped in. You never really seen nobody get choked out to when they passed out. For somebody to say, when you're not in that situation or you never seen it, you ain't never seen nobody beat to death. Like, I got a friend who was beat to death. Somebody who was beat to death. You don't know what it's like until you are in that those shoes. We just had two girls, one in New York City, young girl, 15-year-old, spinal injury. She was slammed to the ground and stumped, facing spinal injury. Now her people trying to sue the city. You had another young lady in school, bad boy, she spilled water on her by mistake, slammed her head into the desk. She may not walk again. You don't know the extent of the injuries he could have took if he didn't get up out of that jam.
Okay, got a question.
What's the question?
If I mean, anytime when you was in a fight, did you ever think about those things?
Think about what?
Fighting to the death.
Yes.
Somebody stumping you out.
Yes.
You was thinking about that.
Yeah, I got my listen.
None of my fights ever in life.
Hold on.
I was thinking about somebody stumping me.
Listen, because you ain't never because I got hit in the head with a bat.
I've been jumped before.
I got hit in the head with a bat. I got my skull cracked here, and here, fractured. So I got hit in the head with a bat 3 times. Head swole up so big. When I got rushed to the hospital, literally, I was already in a knee injury because I was playing basketball. Had a chip bone in my knee. I couldn't bend my leg. Tell my guy, I said, man, if we gonna fight, I ain't want to leave them. I said, man, I'm gonna get a ride home, but I ain't want to leave them and make them walk home. Going on my way home, man. 4 carloads of dudes jump out on us. I turned back, it was like looking at boys in the hood. Like all I seen was backs. I'm the only one. I'm looking like I just got to get hold to that back. That's all I got to get. One of the dudes run past me, grown dude, run past me. Grab shorty, he can't run. His leg messed up. He said it. Grab shorty, he can't run. Run past me. I turn around. When I turn around, I see the back coming towards me. I duck. Come up, I hit one person. Hit him so hard because he ran into the punch. After then, I just felt my whole body lift. The guy that ran past me the first time, it came back and grabbed me. Put me on my head. I'm cool. I'm balling up. I'm balled up from this fight, man. Next thing you know, somebody say move. Hit me in the head with a bat. Hit me in the head with a bat again. My whole body go limp. Dude, after it was all said and done, I go to the hospital. Before I get to the hospital, they take me to the hospital. I'm crying about my knee because my knee in so much pain. They're like, we got to get an MRI on his head. His head's so damn big. I'm like, F my head. Fix my knee. It's like my knee was killing me. Dude, you don't, listen, the only reason they left me alone, they took my money. I had like $300 something. I'm 14 years old. $300 something on me. They take my Legend jacket. They try to take it off and my arm dropped. They like, he dead. I was numb. Didn't know why I was numb. Couldn't move or nothing. They thought I was dead because my eyes was open. I'm seeing everything. But my body was numb. When I came back to, and I asked the doctor, he said, the stress from your fracture in your skull. Like, man, you never know what it could lead to. See, you might have not have been in no fight where you felt like you had to fight to death. 130 pounds, 5'6" to a 6'2", 200 something pounds, that's a big difference. That's a big difference, whether you see it or not. Whether you see it or not, bro, it's a big difference. And you don't know what could have happened or transpired from it.
I'm telling my son to fight the bully.
I'm not saying what you tell him. You can tell him that. But listen, listen. Tell your son to fight the bully, right? But also, if he end up dead from a fight, from the bully, blame yourself for not telling him to do whatever you got to do to make it home. Because I would rather mine come home to see me. I teach mines to fight. I teach them how to fight. But I would rather them do what they got to do to make it home when they're not causing any problems. I would rather be able to look at you in your face every day than to know that you didn't do what you had to do to not end up like a paralyzed like this little girl, or to end up dead like the boy get wrapped in the mat in high school.
Well, before we switch gears, like I said, I know this is one of those issues that, and trust me and believe, we've been hearing y'all asking us to talk about this. So that's why we wanted to make time to talk about this. Because this has been going on for a little while, and of course y'all look for us to talk, and of course we appreciate that. But we'll wrap it up by saying this. Of course, that's not an ideal situation that we like our kids or any kids to be in. Glad you asked me that question because I have all sons. I got 4 boys. So I would definitely, if my son was in a situation like that, of course I would want him to fight. But I know how the system works. We know how the system works. We're old enough to know how that works. Definitely fight, protect yourself, but we have to understand that when it comes to us against them, the other color, we're going to lose anyway.
Yeah, we gotta take the high road.
It's a lose-lose situation anyway. So our prayers and thoughts go out to that family, for sure. Definitely hope you get out that jam, man. Even to the guy who lost his life, man. Like we're an advocate of peace, of course. We're in a crazy world anyway, so there's no way it's going to be already. But our thoughts and prayers go out to you, man, and that family. Y'all definitely, like you said, know where your kids is at. All right, know where your kids is at. Continue to train them up the right way, educate them, put them in good positions to fight back or whatever. I'll just keep moving forward, man. All right.
Instead of playing a game with your son, give him some game.
Like that.
But one more thing, we all need to sober up enough, man, not to be blind to the woe that we at right now. We got to sober up enough to understand the temperament of the society that we face right now, man. Because if we don't, man, we going to lose. We going to lose. And when I say sober up, I ain't just talking about drugs. I ain't just talking about drunk. I'm talking about being intoxicated by materialism, being intoxicated by glory, being intoxicated by, self-gratification. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop being overtaken and intoxicated by these things to recognize the temperament of today's society. Because as a people, if we don't, man, yeah, we can know where our kids at, but they knew where their son was at. And look what he ended up getting, what ended up happening to him. That little girl that got paralyzed in school, they knew where she was at. You got to recognize what's going on. We got to sober up enough to deal with these situations outside of just telling them just to fight. You also got to tell them to walk away. I ain't saying he couldn't have used any option, but I don't know his option. People speaking on his option, but they don't know if he had a chance to do it. Of course, I would tell man all the time, walk away, man. Laugh in their face. Get up out of there. But I don't know if he had that opportunity to do that. So we need to talk to our people, our kids regardless, man, and pay attention to what's going on. But you can't do it if you're always drunk and high.
I second that, for sure.
Yeah, I just want to add, too, that it's a lesson learned on both ends. And if it went viral, everybody knew about it. And if you go out tomorrow and you in that situation as a child, as anybody, you have to, just take the high road because you don't want to end up being in the same situation. So it's just a lesson learned on the bully end and on the non-bully end. Just, you don't want to end up being the next storyline. So I just want kids and teenagers to really pay attention to what's going on right now. And I mean, this right here, it's right here. So why would you go out there and go make the same mistake? And I think that's what it lies at. It's we study making the same mistakes. Study making the same mistakes when we clearly see what's happening. And that's what, I don't know, it just needs to stop.
Love it. Hope y'all took something from that, man, and applied to your everyday life, your family's life, your friends, man. Let's do better as a culture as we continue. All right. Woo! Let's switch the move. Shout out to the plug, man.
Shout out to the plug, man. Bro, you say you got you got your own wave grease.
Yeah, I don't have it on the market right now at the current time. I took it off.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have my own wave grease. I had a perfume. I have cologne for men.
Okay.
Shampoo, beard oil, I had all type of stuff.
So what can they find you at, man, for what you got coming up, man?
Man, catch me on Instagram at jhoff, or you can go on Facebook and catch me at James Hoffman, or you can pull up to the shop at Relux Studio on 5th Avenue, across the street from the AutoZone in Maywood.
Yeah.
Tuesday through Sunday, I'm in there. You want a $100 haircut, come holler at me, I got you.
What's the lowest they can get it for?
Man,
I'm just saying, man.
I might can work something with them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't want to put that out there right now.
Your price is your price. I like that, though.
Price, all right.
Yeah, I ain't got no.
So is it
price
100
chart.
for kids? For
No, it ain't 100 for kids.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
kids,
yeah,
some
right.
love. Yeah.
At the most, I might charge like a little boy for if they want a haircut $50.
Okay.
That's for the enhancements, you know what I'm saying? Right, so it's worth it though.
All right, for sure. And Miss Caryn Lee, so what's coming up lately? What you got going on with
I got a lot going on, y'all. Oh, we coming back for Blindsided 2.
Hey.
Coming back, y'all. And
Come
I got
on.
a lot of book expos coming up for next year. I've been I'm pretty booked for the rest of this year with the acting gigs.
I
So
love
I'm
it.
so grateful and thankful for that. Thank God, because I had a lot of people hating on me saying I couldn't act, but you know your girl busy. But definitely coming back from Blindsided 2. The next film I'm gonna be on set in for The Betrayal of Love. They are coming from Atlanta to Chicago to film.
Okay.
And I have released several books. I think I've just been writing more so, and I dropped and released maybe 3 books and a children's book as well, and along with a middle grade book. So I just been busy, but you can find me on Facebook as well at Caryn Lee, and I spell my name with a C. It's CarynLee, and you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, everything. And from there, you'll see my books, you'll see the films that I'm coming up in. You'll just see everything. So you can find me there.
There it is. Make sure y'all get in tune again at Caryn Lee on Instagram.
Caryn Lee on Instagram, actress Caryn Lee.
There it is. Reg, and y'all had, man, shout out to Reggie moving forward, man.
Indeed.
Reggie moving forward, man. Y'all had the new thing going on, man.
Yeah. We rocked Torrance State. Premiered it on Monday. It was super dope. Just getting started, man. Like I said, this is the season where I'm kind of like, about to be 41. I know I'm the young one here, but no, this is a season where I'm kind of like stepping into like doing everything that I feel like God has really want me to pursue, So doing Torrance State, got the book coming out again, part 3. That's gonna be that later, man.
Pursue them moving forward.
Yeah, so man, just rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
for sure.
And of course, man, hey, I just want to say shout out to my brother Reg, man. Hey, This a Breeze is going crazy on the video there, man. Make sure you get in tune. This a Breeze by D Jenkins, man. All streaming platforms, man. Check the video out on YouTube. This a Breeze, man. Make sure you get in tune. And of course, man, always you got Moolah Monster Collections. Make sure for the latest and greatest on urban wear.
Yes, sir.
He got on the rocking a new shirt today, man.
Yes,
I like that, man.
Yeah, we got the Moolah, we got the Live Free. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how we rocking,
Nice.
MoolahMonster.com. Y'all check me out, man. Come and get some shirts, hoodies, jogging suits, man. We got it all for you, man. One thing about this crew, man, I can say, man, we do move forward, right? We do push the envelope. We are going to say some things that's everybody not going to like, right? You know what I'm saying? But we are thinking outside the box.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have thick skin up here. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be, be with the silk. You know what I'm saying? We smooth, but we ain't silk. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep it 100. But one thing for sure, man, I love the way we move. I love the way we, we rock out every summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is that. We going on 6 years in November. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. Black people to stick together like this for, so many years. 85 episodes, you know what I'm saying? We getting there. So, and we ain't selling. So, you know what I'm saying? we here. So, yeah, shout out to MoolahMonster.com. Y'all can find all the latest episodes here, all the behind the scenes footage, you know what I'm saying? MoolahMonster.com. Check me out.
Shout out to the plug. All right, man. Let's get into this.
Before we get into that, man, let's hook up.
We got some gifts.
Yeah, we got gifts for our guests. It's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Jay, this for you, my brother. Thanks for coming
bro.
through. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Showing love. I don't know what y'all doing on other podcasts, but
Got me a shirt.
this podcast, we give gifts out.
There they are.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Rock
sir.
Bam. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. For
Oh,
sure.
y'all get good.
Ain't gotta
Thank
do that.
you.
Yeah.
I never been on a podcast show that gave me a gift.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
It's slick.
So,
Yeah.
we different. We something different.
Welcome to the fam. So let's get into this bag while we got a little time left. This segment really has been credited by, this is the people segment, man. We want to just thank y'all for continuing to always let us know that y'all are tuning in and vibing with us with these letters. A lot of times they send texts, that's cool. But what's in that bag is simply, these people want our advice about their situation. All right, that's all it is. They definitely tuning in. They definitely gonna add us and retweet. They probably gonna So, you know, I'm telling you, just so you know, all right?
Right.
But we here to help. All right, so we're going to read it. If we got some advice, we give it to them. If not, we ain't got to, get too much into it. But this one in particular, I feel like we got to help this person, all right? Because this is something that I feel like goes unnoticed a little bit. And it's actually happened to me, too. So we got to talk about it, all right? Okay, let's get into it. So this person says, "What's up, crew? Just want to tell you my little dilemma. Me and my boyfriend got into this argument yesterday about something, and I want y'all opinion on it. And hopefully there's a woman on the panel. Every time I log onto Facebook or Instagram, I notice my boyfriend hearting different pictures. I follow most of them, so that's how I'm able to see it. Anytime in the past, if I posted a picture that was a little revealing, he had a problem with it, so I always took it down. But apparently, he don't have a problem with anybody else dressing like that because he's hearting these pictures. He says I'm doing the most because he's not flirting with him and he's simply just liking or hearting a picture. It's no big deal. But it's always a big deal to me because I feel like men that do it to me are trying to get my attention and they're flirting. So what's the difference? When I used to post these pictures, he used to have a big problem, so I took it down. So why is it when I bring this issue to him, it's an argument? It's turned into a big deal, and now we haven't talked since yesterday. I don't know if I should apologize first, but I don't think I should, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. All right, sheesh. All right, let's get straight into it, man. This young lady is saying her and her boyfriend got into a big argument. You know, she's noticing he's hearting a lot of women's pictures. And of course, these are revealing pictures from other women. When she was dressing like that, he didn't like it, so she had to take it down. But now she's noticing he keep doing it to other women. And he say he's not doing nothing. It's not flirting, but she think it's flirting and inappropriate. She don't think she should apologize because they haven't talked, but what do y'all think? Let's go with Caryn first. What you think?
Oh my God. Ugh, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Because I just feel like, it is like, if it's excessive, like hard, like every big booty naked girl, it's a problem. And then why is it a problem when I be on there? I mean, I don't know. It's definitely, Instagram, that's where it starts. It starts like that sometimes, and you got some people that come on my page that just show me so much love. I don't care. I don't, it don't really rock my boat. But some girls, they might be like, damn, what's to him? And then she might slide in his DM. He might say something back. So, but I don't think it's that bad that they shouldn't be talking.
Okay.
Like, it ain't that serious about no Instagram hoes, but it depends on how she met him. Like, it all depends on him, but she could be a little insecure too. I'm sorry, girl, but but yeah, like, step your game up, and pop your shit on there,
So you wouldn't have a problem if your man was hearting a lot of different women's pictures?
Yeah, I had a problem. I actually came to my man about that, like, maybe like a couple of years ago, maybe. But I felt like it's just stupid. At the end of the day, it's stupid. I just feel like whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do. I cannot be down your back,
and you shouldn't.
Yeah, I was like, for real.
Because let me tell you,
social media.
Women, if women grew up with brothers, they will understand men. Let me tell you why. Men, like, if you would leave your man for hardened pictures,
it's crazy.
That's the worst thing in the world, because I'm gonna keep 100. We gonna keep hardened until we die. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
because it's nothing. We men, we like what we like.
I'd rather you hire a female than a man.
You gonna get mad at me from hard and making good?
And I just feel like, right. And that's what Instagram is for. But at the same time, my man don't get mad when other men hire man.
Well, you shouldn't be getting
right,
harder.
I'm beautiful.
You shouldn't be getting harder.
No.
See, that's what she stands at.
That's what she
I feel like he shouldn't be upset with her about that, because, like, come on, she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it ain't that serious not to be talking. For real. Because a lot of times Instagram ain't everything what it is to be. Some people might be looking good, but they probably be broke as hell. dirty, house
what it be
nasty, don't
majority
take
of
care of
the
their
time.
kids.
Mhm.
It's like, so what? You can look whatever, but I am who I am. So if you want to go, if that's that easy, it ain't meant for us anyway. But I'm not finna not be talking to my man because of somebody he like other. Nah, I'm not that insecure. I'm sorry. Nah, I don't got time for it. Like, yeah, but I hate that she see it. Instagram tell on
They
everybody.
do. You gonna see? Yeah.
Social media tell everything. You don't even, back in the day, somebody used to be like, yeah, your man cheating, your girl cheating. But now it's like you find out everything on your own. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Whew. What you got, Jay?
Man, to keep down confusion, social media is just like the devil. For one, just like don't follow each other. Don't just.
That's the way to look at it.
You had your page, I got my page. Just keep it like that. Now we start searching and looking for shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when the problem comes. But yeah,
I wonder how long would that work out?
I feel like we too grown. Nah, we gonna follow each other. You're not gonna be laying next to me and I ain't following your page.
I
You
wonder
ain't
how long
following
that
mine.
it's gonna be
Like,
because we both gonna be liking shit. So it ain't nothing but like we just scroll and just liking. This all it is
yeah,
scroll
but
like.
when you get the comment, that's a whole nother story.
Now that's different.
Comment is different.
Now that's different. When you comment hearts on there, then that's different. If you just liking the heart, I'm just liking it for this time. I might forget who I even hearted. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm.
saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it be like,
Yeah, you gotta just be scrolling.
yeah,
See big
chilling.
booty. Ooh.
That's what we do.
Skip. Yeah, y'all know what y'all do. Ooh. So it be like, yeah, I get it.
Man.
And it ain't just big booties. Like some
Yeah.
people like, you know what I'm saying, white girls. Some people like skinny girls. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever they like, they'll pay attention to more, and then they're gonna keep coming down you know what I'm saying, they feed. You know what I'm saying? You keep paying attention to big booties, there's gonna be more big booties.
Especially if you like
That's
it,
all
right?
your big.
You
That's
know,
all you
algorithm
gonna
gonna make
get.
it,
Yeah, the algorithm
That's a
know
fact.
what you like.
It's petty at
That's
the end
so
of the
funny.
day.
That's why they put it
in.
in front of you. It's like temptation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I feel like if you harden her pictures, she shouldn't worry about you hardening other people's pictures. Now, if you wasn't hardening her pictures,
Now that's a problem.
then it's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't leave your man. Don't go crazy. Don't get toxic over no harden and liking. That's petty. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grown ups. You know what I'm saying? Let's act that way. You know, so.
D. Jenkins, what you got, man?
They boyfriend and girlfriend,
They are
right?
They are not married.
Boy
sir.
and girl. Hey man, it's open season. Do whatever. It's not. Let it go. You boyfriend and girlfriend. Let it go. It's not.
But if they married,
I was just gonna say whatever.
Look, you asking me if they married? If you married, a man shouldn't be liking no naked picture of no other woman.
They do the most. Married men do the most.
Some married men do
Yeah.
the most. Some do, but just single people do just more than them. So it don't matter. Everybody got their own. It ain't nobody perfect. But I'm saying what they shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And even the ones that you say do the most, they wrong for what they do when they do the
They
most.
definitely wrong.
They definitely wrong for it.
Especially when they have a beautiful wife,
Most
beautiful
definitely.
family. Like, what you doing? For
Most
real,
definitely.
like.
Sometimes it look beautiful from the outside.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But whatever it is,
You still there.
whatever it is.
Yeah, like, girl, get your man back. Talk to your man, call him right now, and just be like, hey, and you just don't be sexy. So, girl, don't be not talking to your man over some big booty girl pictures. They don't do that, but that's just my opinion. It ain't that serious.
Ain't
It's
that
other
deep.
shit to be worried about. And like you said, they boyfriend or girlfriend.
Whatever.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Happen.
Whatever may be, may be. You gonna meet the next man. Maybe he would, and maybe he won't be on Instagram. But I'm just saying, he gonna be doing something else. So it's like
And he gonna like what he like too.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it ain't that
It
serious.
might not
to
be a heart.
talking.
It might be porn.
That's even worse of the break. I heard, but yeah.
But that's just because you got a lot of people that just ain't mature. You know what I mean? That's what they all they see is sex, especially if they ain't never have it as youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or they was stuck, or their heart was broke, they was crushed. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes out here that been scarred by women. So they use that as a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? They can't lock in and they can't see it. I can't see myself settling in, or I can't see myself doing this because they still damaged from
old
previous
girl.
relationships. You know what I mean? So they gonna always do stuff like that to make them still feel like they protected from being hurt again. You know, but it comes a point in time in your life, and it don't come just with age. It comes when you got experience, and experience can start at a young age when you start to grow up and you realize life is much more than just sex. You know what I mean? And this stuff I got other stuff to do than just worry about just. Especially when I can go home and dab or something. You know what I'm saying? When I can go home and dab something, I ain't just out here just looking and hunting for something.
Yeah, I jump right on, post, jump right off. Reply back to people. It ain't even that serious. For real. Like, this ain't, man, everybody on social media is not who they are. The ones who are, so be it. But it's like, I don't connect. I never met anybody. I never had a relationship off social media. I meet my people face to face, out in the field. Like, I do other people, but like all that love connection, nah, baby, you ain't, it ain't. I jump right on and off. Like, I got other shit to do.
And most of the women who like be revealing a lot of stuff, sexy pictures, they single.
Yeah.
Let's keep 100. Most of them single. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no man in their right mind gonna be having their chick. You know what I'm saying? With pictures, with you know what I'm saying, everything that's out. Like, you know, so most of them single and maybe depressed, but they trying to get, you know, other people's attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to console you, young lady, hey, them pictures he hard, them girls, same girls you go over their house, they got socks standing up in the corner. Don't even worry about it.
I definitely think before we get up out of here, man, I don't think y'all should be beefing about this. I really don't think this should be a argumentative thing in a relationship, man. I mean, it's social media, liking a picture, just like bro said, you just scrolling. I'm not even gonna remember the next hour who I just picture hard, you know.
But you said that happened to you when you first read it, so let's talk about that.
Well, we ain't gotta get too deep in it.
Yeah,
but
let's talk about it.
I went through a situation where I just friended someone on social media.
On a new friend?
Yeah, like a new friend. And then, you know, when it's a new friend, you see all their stuff. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Like. And this kept going on. My girl tore me down because of that. And I'm just liking I don't even know this girl. I'm just noticed, okay, cool. And I went about my business. And we was beefing for like a week about that.
How did she look?
Who, the girl who I was like, she was bad, yeah. But you think it would have been, if she was bogus, it would have made a difference?
No, I just know that, like I said, we like what we like. That was a conscious thing. Like,
she like, wait a minute, what are you shopping?
Right.
Let me get together. So yeah.
And then when a woman look at it, they look at the picture that you hearted. They like, damn, she is bad.
Yeah.
I be going through all my stuff. He just met this bitch at the grocery store.
That's crazy.
They just became friends. Like, women think different. We go deep.
I see.
Like, y'all already married in our head. You don't even know that. So it's like,
because y'all can get intimidated fast by another beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
And y'all can be beautiful yourself.
Yep.
But another beautiful woman can really intimidate y'all.
I don't know why.
Yes, that's
competition. Listen, let me tell you something. Women been in competition way longer than men been in competition. They come in the door, they come in the room, they see other women in there, competition. We ain't even thinking about that. We tell you, man, nice shoes, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They instantly competition.
I
want to know. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not even just like a competition with them. Sometimes too, with women is they feel like when they feel like they got somebody that's attractive.
Yeah.
They feel, and anytime a man, when you got a man who demands his presence to be seen or demands himself to be heard, when he step into a room or around single women, if he with somebody, she gonna. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. He's an actor as well. We private, and I've been in the rooms on sets when we could just be talking about me and other actresses just be talking about other things, and then one actress like, "Oh, I slid in woo DM my man," and I'm not like, but the other girls know that's my man, but I'm just like, what this? But you know, I'm like, so.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm like, oh, what'd he say?
See?
Nothing. He stuck up. Nah, but I never said that's my man.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because it, like, man.
You gotta watch them. And that's what that females know other females to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They go either because that's what they should. What female, if you with somebody you notice attractive, they a man.
Yeah.
What female want to be with somebody don't no other male want? Or no other woman want? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we would just say, leave that shit alone. You know, that's not nothing to beef about, man. You know, y'all can talk about that. And you know, you never know. Y'all might make up and then he might be too scared to like anybody picture now. So, you know what I'm saying? But y'all just get through with that, man. That's nothing to, it's so much bigger stuff to tackle on the relationship.
Get a burner phone or something.
Let's get up out of here, man. One more time, let's give a hand clap to our guests who came through. Man, so glad y'all came. One more time, where can they find you at again?
At actress Caryn Lee and author Caryn Lee on Instagram and on Facebook as well. I'll let your girl.
There it is. We're going to be looking for that Blindsider 2 now.
Y'all better be ready. We getting our revenge.
Getting our revenge, that's funny. Jay, where you at again, bro?
Man, you can catch me on IG at jhoff, JAEHOFF, or you can catch me on Facebook, James Hoffman. Or like I said, you can pull up, you know what I'm saying? Come check me out.
Yeah.
You ain't just gotta get no haircut, you just come chop it up with me.
Yeah. I'm gonna come through, man, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Get me together, Joe. Moolah, where you at?
MoolahMonster.com for the gear. And Moolah Monster Collections, man. You can see all the clips of TOTB for sure.
Yes, D Jenkins.
At DJenkins_25, all social media, and as well as on YouTube, and also at TOTB_show on YouTube. Get in tune.
So, Reggie moving forward on Facebook, the Voice of Vibes, RMF on IG, man. I'm just gonna leave y'all with a thing of final thought before we get out of here and enjoy the rest of this Saturday night. We talked about a lot today, of course. You know, the main thing that we want to get across is just protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Protect your peace. Know who you love. Know who you love for sure, and know who love you. All right. In the summertime, it's gonna be super hot next week, man. So be careful, Chicago, or wherever you live, city and state, man. Just keep moving forward. All right. With that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
We'll see y'all next time, man.
See things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefing on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating tragic.
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.